Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails to Daybreak 2, where last time we arrived in Messeldam with Van. And now today we want to take a look around, talk to the NPCs and stuff. Not get run over by Khan.
I'm really looking forward to the film.
Good.
This theater plays all kinds of movies, including independent films.
Oh, really? Then movie fans must be in love with this place.
They do hold one of the film festivals here. It tracks that they'd want to appeal to film buffs.
Thank you for your visit today.
Welcome to Extra Cinemas, where all are invited to watch to their heart's
The showing on
content.
screen 2 will soon begin.
As a premier theater of Messeldam, a cradle of movie culture, we offer a wide selection
Please
for our
silence your
guests to
phones
choose
and
from.
enjoy the film.
Many associate the city with more niche artistic works, perhaps due in part to our local film festival. However, we are also screening a range of more conventional entertainment for your viewing pleasure.
The truth is lurking in the darkness.
On a related note, director Gotti's shoot appears to be on schedule. Another masterpiece of the making, I'm sure. The director actually graced our theater with his presence earlier, even with the pleasure of engaging him in a bit of conversation. My, was it elucidating. His straightforward views on entertainment are decidedly refreshing, not to mention right on the mark.
Thank you
The
for your
production
visit
director
today.
Gotti put on at the Farbat Film Festival last year was met with critical acclaim.
Showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
That's all well and good, but it caught on so much here that I fear our city will try to rip it
If you
off.
have a ticket, please proceed
What I
to the
want is
exit.
for the Messeldam Film Festival to differentiate itself through its unique and original style. Blindly emulating the Farbat Film Festival in an attempt to chase its success is something I just can't support.
Robin, the Lady Justice. Now playing at a theater near you.
The Messeldam Film Festival has long promoted the artistic side of movie culture, that has value. I just hope they can continue putting on the event while keeping those roots in mind.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop. Why not
Oh,
buy
Miss
a
Lanster.
souvenir to remember
Thank you
your
again for
visit?
taking the time out of your busy schedule to give me an autograph. I'll treasure it with my life. No, thank you for supporting me. It's always a pleasure to make a fan's day. Smooth one, you really know how to please your adoring public. The fact that she's even willing to indulge an admirer like me is just incredible. At first I was only hoping to sneak a peek at a film location during my lunch break. Anything more would just be a bother.
If you have a ticket,
But then,
please
thinking
proceed
of
to
there
the
was nothing to
exit.
lose, I asked her to sign something for me in between takes. Imagine my shock when she actually said yes. Don't mention it, indulging admirers is all part of an actress's job. I stopped by the theater again once the shoot and my personal business are out of the way. See you then.
Now playing at a theater
Wow,
near
Judith's
you.
popularity is as strong as ever.
In the darkness.
The secret probably lies in the way she interacts with her fanbase. A collaborative film between Salvador Gotti and Leslie Lamb, with Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley as co-stars. It's like a dream come true. And the shooting location being only a hop, skip and a jump away is a cherry on top. It can't come out soon enough. He's hoping it draws in a massive audience at our theater.
Welcome.
What's playing right now? Robin, the Lady Justice. Pon the Crop Muncher, and Shade.
Thank you for your visit today.
Legal thriller, drama, horror.
The showing on screen 2 will soon begin. Please silence your phones and enjoy the film.
Van headed to the theater with his company of choice, having decided to watch a movie during their work break. Takes the sunglasses off, Judith. Robin, a rookie lawyer with a burning sense of justice, embroiled in a case regarding the attempted murder of a homeless man. The defendant is a high school student named Eric, who was arrested on suspicion of assaulting the man with a steel pipe. He professed his innocence, however, claiming he was knocked unconscious when he stumbled upon the scene of a crime. Eric also testifies that he clearly remembers the face of his assailant. His name is Virgil, who just so happens to be a major witness for the prosecution and an heir to a large local business. Rumor mill paints Virgil as a man with a violent streak, but he has thus far eluded the eye of the law due to his father's influence. In this case, his father applies pressure to the local authorities and the prosecutor's office to give Virgil's testimony precedence in court. He also throws his weight around with other parties involved, including the law firm Robin works for, but this does little to deter her. Unwilling to let this mockery of justice go on any further, she makes her final stand in the courtroom.
As you can see, my client wasn't captured on the security cameras until after Virgil had arrived at the scene of the crime. Therefore, I'm calling the veracity of Virgil's statement into question. I don't believe he arrived in the nick of time to stop the attack. Furthermore, his claim about prying the pipe out of my client's hand strikes me as odd, considering his fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the weapon. In light of these contradictions, I think we can safely conclude Virgil's testimony is a sham.
Don't just sit there, Father. Do something! Stop her from spewing this nonsense!
I never thought such vital evidence would come out in the final hearing! Objection! This is clearly a stall tactic on the part of the defense. It's time we brought this farce of a trial to an...
Objection overruled. This evidence sheds new light on the case. The trial will proceed. I do not want to leave even a single stone unturned. Not at this juncture.
And filthy little lawyers ruining everything. Damn her!
Thank you, Robin. Thank you so much. You believed in me, even when no one else would. But if this all goes south, won't you be in danger?
I'll be all right. Trust me. I'm not backing down until we get that not guilty verdict. People with power and wealth are not above the law. I swear on my badge, I will not allow them to taint our legal system.
Okay, Phoenix Wright. That portrayal of a victim suffering from false accusations from people in positions of power was, unfortunately, very true to life. The film may have ended with Eric's acquittal, but in the real world many people in his position are wrongfully convicted. All the more reason why we need lawyers who will seek out the truth, and also expose the people who try to suppress it. Although I get that it's easier said than done. That's why conducting proper forensic investigations is so important. As a researcher myself, I want to do what I can to improve that kind of technology. Watching that makes me remember how stressed I was during filming. I had to reread the script over and over again. There was so much legal jargon, and some of those lines were really hard. It took a lot of practice to get them down pat. Yeah, I get it. Even if that lawyer character was wet behind the ears, she'd still be comfortable using the vernacular. I did interviews with real lawyers and went to see some live trials in order to prepare for the role. It was really educational and pretty fun to boot. Hey, all the effort showed in your performance. You looked right at home in that role.
I'm really looking forward to the film festival.
Alright class, it's time to begin our lesson. Today we will be taking a deeper look into the culture of our local region. Messeldam is known for its thriving scene of cultural arts originating from the north. For example, Mina, you practice ballet, don't you? A lot of people say I've gotten really good lately. There's a recital coming up this weekend and I've been working extra hard for it. I watched Mina dance at one of those a while ago. It was super pretty. You should bring the church to see her too, Sister Olga. I appreciate the invitation, Tony, but let's get back to the lecture, shall we? Now, our first topic is how cultural arts from the northern regions, such as ballet, took roots here. This class was started in order to help the children develop some pride in their community culture. Many of them are left feeling anxious and unsure due to the various problems Messeldam faces. But even so, I don't want them growing up to resent their hometown. They deserve to look back to those days with fond memories. Dad says I'm good at ballet too, so I'm going to do my best and keep at it. I wanted to tell one of my classmates about the recital too, but he didn't come to Sunday school today either. Maybe something really did happen to him. Messeldam has a whole lot of history behind it. Wonder if Mama and Papa like living here too. I'm gonna ask him when I get home. There's so much I can learn from Father Rodion's tolerant and impartial ways. But I have to question the significance of treading into the affairs of those who have lost their way. Surely there must be options other than confronting those who have shown no sign of repenting for their misdeeds.
Alrighty.
May Adios be with us.
Though it has been long since Almata's collapse, many of us yet harbor unrest within our hearts. The reality is that there are many who have gone astray, but are they not also human? Can we not face and understand them? For what reason do people err? By confronting these truths and striving to empathize, we can reshape our fear and unrest for the better. We mustn't see them as demons beyond our comprehension, for on the whole, they, like us, are children of a goddess. Even before that dreadful mafia took hold here, the city has suffered from many issues. But those who perpetrate them are still fellow human beings. Only by confronting them, and at times redeeming them, can we achieve true tranquility. It's our duty as members of a clergy to guide the people without prejudice or oversimplification. Thank you again for all your help. I actually plan to walk these streets again from now on, as a way of moving forward with my life. It still frightens me to be sure, but I'm told that this place has been relatively peaceful recently. Continuing to turn away from my past would only disrespect Dingo's memory. No doubt today's events were Idiot's guidance at work, but it also feels as though we have that informant to thank for bringing us together. While the two of us never spoke much, he is something of a benefactor to me as well. I pray that his soul, as well as those of Francisca's family, is able to rest in peace. Almata has been cleaned out as of last year. We still have lingering concerns about any channels or hazardous goods or affairs that may remain. Having a few officers from Edith here to help root them out has been a real godsend. True peace will only come after we ensure that no one can misuse what the mafia has left in its wake. Every crooked cop Almata had in their pocket has already been rounded up and placed behind bars. The Messeldam police should have a smoother time conducting investigations and maintaining public safety from here on out. I'd like to believe our collaboration with the Edith PD is going to prove quite useful in that regard. We still got a lot to clear up regarding Almata's cash flows and affiliates. There shouldn't have any stragglers left standing at this point. Anyway, keep us updated if you and your team come across any new intel. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but let me know if you learn anything new about my dad. He had to have disappeared for a reason. We need to find him one way or another. About that boy you guys protected, it sounds like he's going through a lot right now, huh? Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him myself. Get in touch if you find anything out, okay?
Well...
Wait, nothing warms you up on a cold day like a nice hot cup of hard stuff. But saunas are a close second. Long as you can get one or the other, what more could a guy want? Drunk by noon again? You're a real piece of work, butcher. Bother any of my other customers and I'll toss you out on the street. Dare I even ask if you have a job right now? Hey, don't you worry, barkeep. I've got a gig lined up for tomorrow. Now quit being such a stiff. Day laborers like me gotta take our fun when we can get it. Now when alcohols kick in quick, that's what makes it the best. The tavern's great too. Cheap prices, a wide selection. Couldn't quit if I tried. The boy you brought in seems to be in a bad way. Have to wonder if it's really alright to leave the police and guild out of this. You seem to have your own plan here though, so I'll just keep an eye on them for now. Get in touch if you make any progress. We'll help you out however we can.
Well...
The pretty canal.
Music Hour, coming to you live across the nation.
Allow me to assist.
Katwe von Nadia. Weapons.
Hope to see you again.
Indeed.
Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again.
Don't worry, guys. This bathhouse does, in fact, come complete with a sweet, sweet sauna.
So, you looked into that before coming here, huh? Why am I not surprised?
Oh, you're from out of town, aren't you? Any and all travelers are more than welcome to bathe here. Why don't you take this chance to experience our authentic loilies? Loilies are a type of sauna developed in the Mefaria in Northumbria, as I recall. Suppose it's not surprised if there'd be one in a northern port town. Yeah, the real deal is really something. Once you've tried one, it sticks with you for life. First, you hit yourself with something called a Vita to improve your circulation. Then the aromatics and herbs get added into... Okay, let's stop there before you launch into another rambling session. My, but aren't you a knowledgeable young man? Feel free to drop by whenever you get the chance. Our only will satisfy the pickiest of connoisseurs, even those born and raised on them agree.
Would you like to use...
This is perfect.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
It's so nice and warm in here.
That really hit the spot.
Come see us again.
Nothing like a good hot bath.
About halfway done with today's deliveries. I'll tell you, this job ain't no walk in the park. The guy I work for took me under his wing back in my street punk days though, so I can't just leave him out to dry. Anyway, not much longer now, time for me to get my ass in gear.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
Really?
Let's do this thing. There! That's it! Nice, I got one.
Snow crab.
There! That's it! Nice, I got one.
A wet pouch. Welcome, can I interest you in our specialty seafood dishes? Here in Messeldam you can enjoy the taste of a northern sea's bounty fresh out of the ocean. It's our pleasure to share that culinary experience with those who visit our fair city.
What can I get for you?
Salad. Thunfisch chowder.
Thanks for shopping.
Ah, the Northern Sea. I'm a little surprised it's not too cold out there this time of year.
I think that's because the flow of ocean currents keeps the port ice-free.
It's like a gateway that connects all the northern countries, like Ohrid, Lemon,
Let's
and
do
Rim
this
Feria.
There! That's it! Nice, I got one!
Skygill. Good. Oh, it's Van, and he brought friends. Fancy seeing you all the way out in Messeldam. Do you know these people, Van? Yeah, we met a while ago in the capital. They persuaded me to take some fishing gear off hands. Doesn't seem like you're too pressed about it, the way you've been carrying that rod around everywhere. What can I say? It helps pass the time. Hey, what matters is that you're enjoying yourself. I'm just as much of an angling aficionado as these two, so any newcomers to the sport are more than welcome. It's the same with us. We came to make a rare cat that can be found in Messeldam's winter waters. We also plan on posting a pic of it on our social media account afterwards. We just launched it, so check us out when you get a chance. Oh, and here's a little something on the road. You should cast a few lines with us, if you're up for it. Thanks, we'll keep it in mind. It's sure cold here. I guess that's what happens when you're right next to the ocean. Maybe I should buy a hot drink before prepping my gear. I love winter fish, are especially delicious, since their flesh is firmer. I know how to clean and fillet them out, too. Not as good as Grandpa, but still. Maybe I'll prepare something for Shannon and Makino to eat if we catch anything tasty. This is my first time saltwater fishing. I'm so excited I can barely hold my rod in one place. Should cast a few lines with us too if you're up for it.
It's fishing time!
Let's do this thing.
No.
Why, hello there.
Hello. Welcome. Are you from out of town? Got a wide assortment of goods here that would be perfect for souvenirs if you'd like to take a look. Our shop carries specialty items from Messeldam, Remetheria, and even North Ambria. You're bound to find something that'll tickle your fancy.
Let me know if you need anything at all.
For Agnes? For Yumi?
Please, come back anytime.
Oh, we have a delivery boy. What in the... You never mentioned that this research trip would take us halfway across the country. I was only hoping to push back my dad's... I mean, take it easy and go cafe hopping. Conan, you numbskull, you sloppy, thoughtless ogre. Ah, but you're the one who said you wanted to travel around gathering material. If this isn't working out though, I can always take you back to Edith to work on my draft. Oh, wait, hold the thought. I think I just had a breakthrough. I knew you would, Miss Kokona. Let's settle this. Let the fieldwork continue. Things always end up like this whenever Conan's involved. I'll admit though, even this is preferable to the agony of artist/writer's block. There has to be somewhere in this town where I can laze around. I didn't realize how crime-infested Messeldam's back alleys were. Still, Miss Kokona and her work are depending on me. I'll keep her safe, come with me. I swear it on my life as her editor. Oof, that's as much unloading as I can handle from now. The amount of freight coming in from the north has really been on the rise. But enough about that. Now that we are ashore, it's time to have a night of my life.
Seems like a good fishing spot.
Let's do this thing.
Nothing new.
Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing.
Okay. Next ship should be.
This is a private company property. Unless you have an appointment, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Nothing personal, though. I'm only part of a firm. The building's owners are outsourcing security too. If you got business with the tenants, just head inside and speak with their representative directly. Good day, how may I be of service? If you're looking to enter the upper floors, I'm afraid you need an appointment. I'd be happy to take a message though. I ain't seen your face around before, buddy. Just passing through town? I see you got a lady friend with you right now. How about you give her the slip later and swing back this way? There's a real nice place I can get you into. You got your manly arches, don't you? No shame on that. Gonna have to pass. Why don't you go solicit it, someone who actually has time to waste? Ah, come on, no need to be like... Oh, now hold on a tick. Your lady friend here. She looks just like that famous actress. No, wait. You actually are her, ain't ya? You know, I'm also scouting for young women looking to, shall we say, market themselves. We could work something out if you like. No, I don't like? Jeez, clearly no one ever taught this creep how to treat a lady. He knew it was a lost cause. He went for it anyway. This is a baka who's never known fear. Well, if you ever change your mind, come find me. That gets you into one of the best clubs in town. Me? I've got no qualms with playing the long game. It goes both for pulling in customers and getting new girls on the roster. Last night's client was a bust. I guess there's more and better where he came from though. Still, the people who visit our club have really gone down in quality lately. Well, whatever. I'll just keep turning tricks on my own terms. No more, no less.
Well...
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
And what sort of business could you possibly have with me, stranger? You tourists who took the wrong turn, or are you customers looking to buy some gummies? Don't get all tense. I'm just a small business owner. The people bring the demand and I bring the supply, that's all. Is the man talking what I think he is? Yep, he deals in illegal substances. People say Messeldam was a breeding ground for this kind of thing even before the Mafia moved in. Looks like that hasn't changed. Damn, you'd think they would have wised up after everything went down with Armata. And to top it off, he's using candy as a street name. Gummies makes me sick to my stomach. That's the part that gets you? My gummies come in different types to suit each customer's needs. You're looking to get high as a kite or slow down and back out? Just let the guy know and I'll share my wax.
Well...
I can't help but sense fate's hand at work bringing an acquaintance of Dingo through the door after all this time. Nevertheless, I'm merely this club's bartender, or at times its sponsor. With that regrettably limited ways in which I can help you, do let me know if you're ever in need. And though this may be remiss of me to say as an employee, watch your back around the owner.
May I help you? Thank you.
Well now, is that a new customer I see? It takes a discerning eye to step into our club. No need to be dense. Release your inhibitions and carouse away. You seek entertainment of a more titillating nature, no? This must be the owner that bartender was talking about. He seems like a cheerful guy at first glance. Yeah, gives off a whiff of something unsavory though. At the very least, he was involved with Armata, and it doesn't show on his face one bit. Keep your guard up around him. Our pole dancing performances over there have become quite popular. Frankly, I only added them as a way to fill the void my biggest earning hostess left upon her departure. They're paying off much faster than anticipated, however. A mirror-making business never goes dull.
Indeed.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Show us more of those guts, baby. I knew they'd save the best girls for the middle of the day. Dumping work so I could come here instead. It was the right call. Yeah? Martha's downfall hasn't changed the owner of this place one bit. Toilets? I don't give a damn if you're from my mother or a father. This is my town, you hear? Now better you put that whopper I fished up. It's bigger than a ship, for crying out loud. Oh, is this gentleman okay? He must be one of the homeless, so kind of a little father gun by the looks of it. The world's no stranger to this sort of thing. Let's just keep our noses to ourselves and stay out of trouble.
It's fishing time!
Let's do this thing.
Alright. $200 shards. Good, but I would end the episode here, and next time we go to the Märchen Garden and probably go for the second level of a garden that unlocked while we were still with Twin and Nadia. Good. Until next time, man, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.